Welcome to Talk to the Future, where the future of sales isn't predicted, it's built. Each episode features real conversations with the operators, marketers, and innovators driving what's next. From AI and automation to the strategies that are converting right now. No fluff, just what's working.
Hey, LeadsCon 2026. I'm Joe Gray on Talk to the Future podcast. I'm here with Marla.
Yes.
Marla
Hornback.
Hornback.
Yeah, it's a good German name.
It's a very sturdy German name for sure.
Yeah.
So Marla, tell me about your company.
It's not real hands doing it, but it is a robotic pen arm. So we have a 200 facility, millions of pieces a month. We're full service, so we can cleanse your data. We can print it with variable imaging, and then we auto pen like a call to action and an address. Then we insert it. We have hand insertion and machine insertion. And then we're putting a live stamp on it, insert, and mailing it in the most effective postal cost savings methods.
There you go. I think that's a fantastic synopsis. How did you get into that?
Oh, wow. Well, I used to work at a company for the gentleman that founded this one.
Okay.
And it was an actual real handwritten mail company. So we did have a bunch of people handwriting.
Like actually writing out the statement that needed to be on the cards.
That's true.
Wow.
Yeah. It all happened by accident. So there was a gentleman named David Redmond, and he worked at a nonprofit ministry in Texas, and he accidentally left the call to action off of the piece. And he thought he was going to get fired. So he pulled in a bunch of people that he worked with and a bunch of temps. And they wrote in the call to action. And they went ahead and addressed the envelopes just because while they were at it. And it was the most effective mailer that they had ever mailed. So then he set about doing a side project while he was still working there and guaranteeing mailings with nonprofits. So he would front postage and the entire project. And he would say, we have 60 days to make the money back. And so he never failed. So he was able to gain a reputation in the Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth area. And then one day, because he's from Louisville, Kentucky, his wife said, I want to go home. And so they moved the business back to Louisville and started over. And then eventually, because you could only mail first class mail, so we were just in the nonprofit space.
Right.
Because it was deemed personal correspondence.
Yeah, 503C is the way to go.
Yeah.
Good.
So then later we got together with this company who had like the plotters that would write signatures over and over again.
Uh-huh.
And we helped them with R&D to go ahead and create variable words and like plays on the letters. So our fonts are really unique because of our software, and they're output very effectively because of the hardware. And now we replaced the handwriters, but now some of the people hand insert for us in Louisville. So because we do a lot of work for nonprofits, we can insert seed packets, bookmarks, all kinds of things. But then we started branching out and thought, what could we do in the automotive space? This looks fun. So we went to the NATA conference and just took some packages and we let them guide us on what would work. And now we are killing it in the automotive industry. And that's how we went everywhere.
I was going to say that actually brings me to my next question. What verticals are you category agnostic, or will you service any client that has a need for mailers?
Yes. Yeah.
I love that.
We're very effective in nonprofit and automotive, of course, but we're also really good at home buyers, home improvement, financial, mortgage, insurance. If you have a relationship with someone, or if you can, then we're someone you want to utilize because our pieces are very me to you.
They feel personal. Yeah. Which, I mean, personal is the way that all the good business that I've ever done has come from feeling as though it was very personal.
Yes.
So I think you're doing a wonderful thing. I mean, it's incredible. If I were to push you, I mean, obviously we have an audience right now. So if I were to push you forward facing in front of my entire network, and I want them to know one thing about you personally that makes you outshine everybody else in your space, what would it be?
We're strategists. So we're not just people putting ink on paper. We know what works. We listen to our customers, and we take that information and we keep testing against it. So we're always upping our game. If you want to get real paper, I suggest you do it, even if you're doing it at your own hand. But when you outgrow it and you want someone to talk to you about strategy, where to be.
I love that. Strategy is everything these days.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. So how you feel about LeadsCon this year?
It's good.
Yeah.
I think this is only our fourth. The first time that our company came, we almost didn't come back. But that's true of every conference when we first show up. You really got to get your feet wet.
Well, you don't know anybody,
No.
so you're like walking around just randomly starting conversations with somebody you've never met before in your life.
You're like, oh, I didn't get any leads, but yes, you did.
Yeah, you did. You just have to nurture.
Yeah, you do.
So,
yeah, you do. No, it's been a great conference.
That's amazing. I'm really glad to hear that for you. Is there anything else that the audience needs to know about you all?
We've all been in the industry a long time. So if you asked us, hey, have you ever tried putting tchotchkes in your mail? How is that going to hold up against your mailing? We know that answer. I think you should do everything. I think you should do traditional direct mail. I think you should put a tchotchke in there. I think you should do calls. I think our mail piece can go to call centers. We can drive people to a website, but you should do digital marketing. You should do everything. We just want to be a part of that because it's really important. You can mail to the same segmentation 3 to 4 times a year with ours. If you're doing acquisition, you can mail all the time, change the fonts up. But we've got a scenario for you.
We've got a scenario for you, folks. I love that statement. Well, I think that just your model in general is incredible. The one looming question that I have, and this is just from years in the industry, the handwritten piece I absolutely love. Do you incorporate, like, let's say I had a client that I'm doing calls for and they want a QR code placed that they can scan out to dial directly into, but they still want the handwritten element in there. Can you bridge the gap between those two and implement that in?
Yes. We actually do something like that for one of our automotive customers right now.
That's great.
So, yeah, and there was a postal incentive that went along with it.
Really?
So you could save money on your postage, have people scan that QR code, take them straight to wherever, and use a personal piece from us that is handwritten. And now you've saved a little money and you've strengthened all of your other campaigns by using us. But you look techy, you look old-fashioned, you look caring, you look all the things that people need you to look so that you can engage.
That's beautiful. It really is. The amount of dynamic ability to service every type of buyer. Yeah. I'm despite the fact that I've been in digital marketing for years, I'm still the guy that I go through Valpaks. I go through I actually read my mail. Yeah. So you gotta just having the ability to service every kind of potential buyer that your client has. I mean, it's a fantastic model, Marla.
Oh,
it really is.
I think you guys have a fantastic model.
Well, thanks, Tom, Mr. Bigley. He came up with something pretty awesome. So it's definitely something that I enjoy doing.
Well, what do you like about the conference?
Honestly,
let's turn the table.
We can turn the table. We'll turn the table. What I like about the conference is I've been in this space for a long time, so I have a lot of previous clients that I get to run into constantly. I always love meeting new vendors, seeing what's new out there. Just the vision that happens in the Legion space, it's phenomenal. So I love coming here to brush shoulders with the people that I enjoy
And get hyped.
and get hyped.
Yeah.
You nailed it. We're gonna coin that. Just get hyped.
Just get hyped. LeadsCon 2020.
Just get hyped, LeadsCon. I love that. All right, well, Marla, I'm really appreciative of you hopping on the podcast. Is there anything else that you can think of that we need to put out?
Go Hoosiers. I'm so excited that we have our quarterback that was recruited first. Go Raiders now. I think that kind of, I think, and Lamar Jackson. Let's go.
Let's go. I love it. I absolutely love it.
I just hope to see all of you out there. So.
Yeah, we're gonna brush shoulders from now on. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast and LeadsCon 2026. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in to Talk to the Future, where the future of sales isn't predicted, it's built. If you got value from this episode, make sure to subscribe, share it with your team, and stay connected for more conversations with the people driving what's next. Because what's working tomorrow is already being built today.